G'day guys and girls, Bazzabox here, and today we are back with Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So we've been playing this game a little bit, gotten some upgrades done. As you can see here, we've got tyre tester and getting a bit more money for completing jobs, I believe that is. But today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. We're going to go out here, and as you can see we have these barn finds. So we're going to pick ourselves up a barn car and hopefully make a bit of money on it. My plan for this is I'm going to try to, I'm going to strip down the car completely. Actually, ooh, it's a bit later here. I was thinking like the body 100% and everything, but we haven't got to the point of being able to weld yet. That will come later on in the game after some upgrades and stuff. But as you can see, when you go to a barn, you find all these little hidden gems. What's this? I don't know. It's like a, I don't know, this little car. So you can choose to buy them straight from the barn. This car costs 34. We can afford that, can we? We can just afford that. The problem with that is that we wouldn't be able to complete orders. We need a little bit of cash saved up just to help us out a little bit. Let's see how much this one costs. This one's a bit more expensive, and of course the old muscle car. I found that there's a muscle car like this, normally a Dodge. Yeah, in all of these. What's this one? Dodge Challenger, and it's 56, a bit pricey for us at the moment. But another thing you can do with the barns is if you go over here, have a look here, and you can actually buy parts, like hidden parts away. They're probably a little bit cheaper, but you still have to repair them. There's none of them are 100%. So we didn't really find much luck out in here. A couple of cars, but yeah, it's a big. This one's actually a big barn. The first one I entered only had 2 cars. It was pretty small. But we'll go off. Let's go somewhere else. Leave to garage. We got to go through this waiting thing. It doesn't take too long. Initially, the first time you crank it up, it takes a little bit to load up. But I don't find the load times too terrible on this game. You can go away and have a sip of your drink or eat a little bit of snacks in that time. It's definitely much quicker going to the barn than it is coming back to the garage, but that's okay. We're going to go back and we have another barn here. So let's have a look, see if we can't find a cheap car. And I'll write down somewhere. I need to find a pen and paper. Exactly what the price is of what we buy it, what all our parts are. We'll see if we can make a bit of a profit. This car's, there's only a couple of cars in here. This one at 34, a bit tight for us. You have a Mazda in here too. That's pretty good. Let's see how much they want for this. 44. Too pricey for us once again. A bit unfortunate for us. There might be a car around the corner here. Nah. See, all the sheds aren't the same size or different configurations. It's pretty good. Instead of having the same barn find every time, it is the same setup as just, you know, all the barns look the same. They're just different layout. It's pretty good. The upgrades I've gotten sort of helped out a little bit. There is we still need more speed for wrenches and stuff. We do need to open up this garage a bit more, but you know, you get that by doing jobs, of course. Let's quickly see if another barn's open up for us. No, can't go to a junkyard yet. I'm really looking forward to that. Don't know what the car's still on. We've got racetrack, car auctions. That will come a little later. So while we're waiting for another barn to come up, let's complete another job. Let's see what we got happening. Ooh, we have we've got a Challenger to work on. Always willing to work on a Challenger. So here we are here. Let's see what the car status is. Okay, so suspension rating. I've found out middle muffler. That's pretty easy. We'll do that one first. So we'll go here. I don't know if the car starts. What did I just do? Yeah, normal mode. Thank you. Move the car to our test path. We can do a little bit of a test on it. Get these doors open so we don't get jammed up in it. Alright, start it up. Will it start? Come on, baby. There we go. It's very quiet when it's just at idle. Hit the brakes. Look how tiny those foot pedals are. Not the nicest looking interior in this car. The console insert does remind me of my car a little bit, how you get the chrome there and then it flakes off a bit. Here we go, bit of the shake. So it didn't really tell us much on what's wrong with it. It did give us a list of possible things, but you still got to figure it out. But I have found a way to help us out with that. Okay, well obviously it's going to be shocks and stuff. So let's just move it onto the hoist. Show you a couple of things I found out on the way. And so is there anything wrong? It's just suspension and car loud middle muffler. While that's going up, we can actually buy that. We've got the tablet now, so that's all nice and easy. Let's go up to tune up parts, exhaust, and it's alphabetical order so you can find it reasonably quick. Middle muffler, just, no, that's the wrong one. Gotta remember the name is on top of them. Set underneath, I get confused sometimes and buy the wrong parts. But we can hoist this up. RT stands for Racing Track, if you're wondering. I could be wrong. Leave a comment if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. So I'm guessing it's this one here. I would be correct. So let's remove this one. Place our new middle muffler on there. Make it sound a little bit better. Or a little bit quieter at least. Let's sell that part. Don't really need that anymore. So let's have a look here. I like just going over it like this first of all. Alright, that's okay. So that's Vade. That's okay. So I like getting a quick look on all the parts before we actually tear everything down. So I'm not 100% sure what... Oh, it says condition that, but oh, we can actually, yeah, have a look at that. Condition is yellow. Doesn't actually give you a percentage though. I'm pretty sure you can get away with orange. But what I have been doing is I've been clicking these stars as I go. This will tell me exactly what parts need to be taken off and redone. That one's done already. So we'll go ahead here. Payout's only going to be 143. That's okay. Let's get this wheel off. Normally they give you a list when it's not a story mission. They didn't really give us one on this one. Just, here we go. That's what I wanted to have a look at. What is the minimum repair with a minimal condition of 44%? So let's see what our yellow and orange parts are. So this tie rod end, it's 50%, but it's orange. Okay, so yeah, we probably get away with the orange ones, but not the red ones. And of course, we've got these inner parts as well that we need to actually take out first before we can have a look. They don't come up on the machine. So it's only suspension, so we don't have to mess around with the engine today. Here we go, get that top done. I like doing these shock absorber things because we could get to use this tool over here, which is pretty useful. So you go separate parts, and it's double wishbone shock. Alright, let's do it. While that's getting done, look at double wishbone shock. I think the other one's for the rear. Yeah, it's for the rear. And then we go cap. I think we need that. And we go front. And we'll look for the shock there, or the spring. So this should be done by now. We'll take that out. We can put the new one together. Now you can see it compress there, or decompress. I'm not sure what it does. But yeah, we got our part. So I can slap that on when we get to it. But I just go, pretty much take everything off that I think needs to be taken off. So don't have to do the bushing. I think this sway bar end will be the last thing we take off. Okay, got this. We'll get a faster wrench soon enough when we get that far. So we've had a look at pretty much all the parts. Is this red? And this we need to take off the car to examine. Can we take it off here? Now you got to take that looks alright. It's not too rusty. So we can start putting stuff back on, I think. We'll go check the list, make sure there's no more. We'll have bearing, front spring. This will be glowing with what we need now. Actually, we'll have one more look for something orange that we can just take off. Front sway bar. See if it... No? Alright, we can't take that off at the moment. That's okay. We'll take this bottom suspension off. No. Why isn't that? That's why, because I was in the wrong thing. We can do this. Actually, that's foot. Okay, that's alright. Never mind. We'll just continue with it. But we can put this on. This is going to be 100%. Beautiful, brand new one. What's it? The sway bar, front end link. So pretty much I'll go through the ones I'll tick off and get rid of the stars. And that's pretty much how I go about it. Not too many parts missing. There's probably going to be on the back. Well, actually, it could be on the other side of the car as well. It didn't really give us a what side it's on. But I'm going to continue with this, get this done, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm just putting the finishing touches on the old Challenger here. That took me about 10 minutes just to do that. But yeah, having those blue lines really helped me out trying to find things. And just using the, I never used to use the search tool, I always take off parts, but using that search tool or the inspection, the examine mode really helps out. But the car should be done now. Yeah, let's finish order. There we are, there we go, got our money, got our XP. See if we got another point. Nah, we don't have another point. But yeah, welding's all the way over here, I believe. Is that it? It just gives you a chance of doing something. It might have been one of these. You can repair body parts, yeah. So it's a fair bit away. I guess you got to get 35 points altogether before you even get there. So it's a bit away. Let's head off to the mission. Do we have a barn? No, we don't. It's a bit of a bummer. Really hoping we could get a car started, at least tearing it apart. We won't be able to 100% do it, but maybe if we get it running, get all the parts in there, we can make a bit of a profit. Let's see if we got a story mode one. No, we do not. These are actually with the higher levels, you're getting a bit more in depth with what you got to actually do. Only list provided on one. Let's see if we can get one with more list provided. Screw it. Look at this fancy one here. It's gonna be a big job, but okay, that car looks a lot worse than I thought it was gonna look like. Gearbox. Okay, so a whole new gearbox. Grinding and shaking from the gearbox. Well, we're getting a new gearbox, so that's gonna be just clutches and stuff. So we'll move the car over here. I don't think it said anything about suspension, did it? It does. We'll do the gear. Yeah, no, we'll do the test first. Just good to get that out of the way. Doors are still open from last time, which is also pretty good. Will it start? You're struggling? Got it going. Alright. The same old, we're going to do brake tests and all that good stuff, and I should put my foot on the brake. That would help. There we go. We got pretty shitty brakes on the front, that's for sure. Especially, I'm guessing, the left-hand side. Rear ones, yeah, rear ones are okay. Okay. Been having a problem with my words today, getting very tangled up. But see how the shaking goes. That one side is not looking healthy. Let's see how the rear's going. Rear suspension. Alright, so yeah, it's just getting worse at the front, I guess. But with that test complete, we can move our car and start getting into it. So it looks like a gearbox and transmission. After I do that, we can go and figure out what the rest of it is. I'm assuming everything we need to get at is from underneath with the transmission. So that's what we're going to start with. Transmission is going to be at the back of this car. I'm guessing the first thing to come off would have to be... Oh, is this exempt? Okay, so that tells us a lot. Starter motor is going to have to come from the engine bay, isn't it? Nope. Alright, well that helps us out. Let's see what the list was provided for. Yeah, that's just gearbox. Knocking, okay, that's, yeah, still the usual. Nothing to do with the motor. I'm going to have to take off this drive axle, I guess, to take the transmission off. But I can't just, with the last game, I'm sure I had troubles with that. In all games like this, I have problems with the axle. I know my summer car was one I'd always have a problem getting that. I know it wasn't an axle, that was the exhaust, wasn't it? That was front wheel drive. Another fun game. If you haven't played that, you should definitely check it out. Or check out some videos from me about playing it. It's a lot of fun. A lot more driving in it. It's yeah, all this stuff is pretty fucked. So get all this good stuff out. And I'm wondering with this game if you can add performance parts to it. I can't remember doing it in any of the other games. Well, okay. Well, I'm not doing that. Let's see what we got for parts in. That's the to-do list. It's delete parts from notes. I don't even know what I just did. What did I just say? Okay, whatever. Just learned how to do that. It's going to come in handy a little bit later. Let's go gearboxes. I believe this is a V8. So you need the transmission for that. Let's see what we need. Yep. V8 or HV. So where would that be? We need this good stuff too. Flywheel. I actually didn't look at what was really bad on it, but I'm guessing everything. That one. I don't believe there was a letter or a number after V8 or VH or whatever it is. Let's go here. Flywheel should be 100%. Beautiful, beautiful. We are very far away. Let's see if we can do it from back here. No, we can do that though. Okay. That's looking much nicer at the back of that engine, that's for sure. Alright, now main bearing. Alright, so I'm gonna, well, I'm almost finished with this, so we can just go straight into the suspension. Just went through some suspension with you guys, don't want to bore you with the exact same thing. So I'll be right back after this car's done, and then hopefully we can get a barn find. Alright, time to sell some parts. Should get a little bit more money. So we got 44 now, so we're slowly getting up there on the money. Hopefully there's a barn here. So let's see if we can afford something in here and have a little bit left over so we can actually repair some cars while we do this in the meantime. I don't know how we're going to juggle the cars around without having the extra bay. Don't know if we can, to be honest. How much are you? 48, too expensive anyway. So it looks like we're still just building cars, trying to unlock the next area. I think I should have enough money to open up enough area, or not enough money, enough XP to get the next unlock anyway. Hopefully it is the ability to get to the next section. If we've got another car hoist, we can have an extra car there. I'm pretty sure that might be something. I didn't think about it before, but now that I was just thinking about it then, just like, where would the other car go? Like, we can switch it back through there. I don't know if we can throw it in there. But let's see if we got an upgrade available. We do. We still can't afford it. Expenditure drive as another lifter, warehouse, and another parking. Or we can put the cars in the car parking spot. Forgot about that. Don't know if the car needs to be running. That is, that's a pretty good idea. Faster parts removal. Now, what do you reckon, guys? Leave a comment. What do you reckon I should choose next? I'm going to choose one now anyway, but I'm probably going to get more parts offline or more XP offline to do this stuff. Faster part examination. Let's do this one. Oh. Yeah, let's do this one. That one looks good to me. So we got faster unscrewing and screwing. Let's have a look at what else we can do. Is there a story one? We'll do a story one. Hello, it's me again. It seems that the trip was a little too much for me, not to mention my car was lost a little weight. I talked with some people from the salon and learned a bit. Please do what you can so I can drive my car again. By the way, as they said at the salon, it is all because I had the wrong tyres, so please mount some off-road tyres. In 2 weeks I'm driving through Siberia. Okay, no problem. We'll keep the old rims. That's something we can do. Did you actually leave us a list? No. I think we'll start off with the body. These are normally, it's a quick way of just getting that off the list, and I won't forget it later. Actually, first of all, I'd like to do this. Let's just make sure the car runs. Because we've gone out into the world, the door's closed once again. So let's go hop into it. And what am I doing that for? I'm going the wrong way. We need to do this test. Will it start? Yes, it will. That's loud. Loud beast of a car, this one. So we're on the front brakes. See how the brakes are. Not the greatest. Not terrible. If it was my car, probably would have changed pretty soon. Definitely the back brakes. More important, your front brakes, because that's where you do most of your braking, most of your stopping power. Suspension's pretty rough too. It's not going well for this car. Alright, so that's the results. Not great, but at least we got a little bit of knowledge to the car. Always handy. Always handy when you don't know what's wrong with it exactly. It did say some body parts, so let's have a quick look what those body parts are. Should actually have a look at what this car's actually called, because that's very important. But we've got the body shop, so we can just head straight into there. Car status. This is a Grand Club. We've done this before. Okay, well, no, too far. Get in. The bloody tablet's playing up on us. Here we are. I thought that was actually a game mechanic. When you're using the old shitty computer, it'll take longer to load up, because normally this loads up pretty quick. But here's the Grand Club. Now, if I recall, this car was missing the front end a bit here. Looks like it's missing a mirror. So let's see what it needs. It is missing right side mirror. Right window A. Right. Okay. I think I got everything I need there. So let's look up mirror first. It's the right side mirror. Mirror or window A. I think that one. That should be all the body parts we need for this car. So how we put the body parts on this is you just go to assemble mode and do pretty much the same as you would anywhere else. Okay, I've gotten the wrong windows. Must have gotten the left window. That's what happens when you don't bloody pay attention. Yeah, that's the left window. No, that's the rear right. Okay. We must go up here. It's very hard to tell. There we are. Very hard to tell with those pictures in the glass, because of course glass is see-through. We can't see it. Alright, so car status. All the bodyworks should be done. Excellent. So now we can start working on the body. Or not the body, the undercarriage of this car. A lot of parts not discovered. So as they get discovered, hit that arrow, not the arrow, the star. And we can sort of figure it out there. So it looks like this episode we probably won't be getting into that car I was hoping to. I'll probably leave it for next episode, so I'll just start working towards it. Really want to get towards the welder as well, try to get the bodywork done. I think that's going to be pretty awesome when we try to 100% restore a car. Don't know what that car will be yet. I'm looking forward to seeing what it will be. What am I doing? But yeah, I'm going to finish this car off, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, I was going to change the rubber on the tyres, but they look like they're off-road already, so I'm going to have to stop around with that. But to end this video off, I'm going to see if I can squish myself. Let's see if that's something we can do in this game. Lifter obstructed. Make sure nothing's blocking its way down. Keep it safe. Oh, that's okay. We can't squish ourselves slowly with the lift. That's just how it is, guys. Safety first. Safety at all times, especially when you're working on the cars. Remember to wear your goggles so you don't get these rust flakes in your eyes. Wear your gloves so you don't get, you know, in shit when you go back in the house and your hands are filled with grease. You can just take gloves off and you can have nice clean hands. Don't get in trouble with your mum or your missus or whatever it might be. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you would like. Leave a comment. Which way should I go with the skill tree? That's not the fucking toolbox. There we are. Should I go get some more gadgets to work on these cars? Or should I just see if I can plow as far as I can, try to get to the recycling? What's it called, recycling? I don't know why it's called recycling. Leave a comment. Why is it called recycling? We're not actually, I guess it's reusing or something. I don't know. I'm gibbering shit. Subscribe to my video if you want to hear more shit dribbled by me in my videos. And most importantly, guys, you have a great day. End of a feeling life. See you next time.